So you're thinking about moving to Spring Hill, Tennessee? Well, in this video, we're going to cover everything you need to know about Spring Hill.
Spring Hill is an exciting place to raise a family, and we're going to be showing you 3 different homes, 3 different price points, and 3 different neighborhoods, and absolutely everything that you need to know about living in Spring Hill. So let's get after it right now.
So if this is your first time to this channel and you want to know everything there is about living in Nashville or surrounding areas like Spring Hill, then hit the subscribe button, tap the bell for notification so you can be the first to know about the current market in Nashville. My name is Indro, my partner Chris and I. We get daily calls and emails from people like you who are looking to make their move to Nashville, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, just give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Happy to help you make a smooth move to Nashville.
For sure. And guys, currently we are in Spring Hill. We are at the Crossings in Spring Hill, a huge shopping center and one of the central hubs of Spring Hill. There's a lot to do around here, plenty of places to eat, plenty of shopping. I know my wife loves the Sephora outlet over here. It is absolutely great. So if you're looking for a place to actually come and eat and enjoy, spend some time, this is a great little shopping area to come see.
Yeah, so this is actually located right off Highway 31 or Main Street, which is basically the main road that takes you all the way up from Nashville down to Columbia. Now the bad thing about this highway is that it's known to be pretty backed up due to traffic, but again, this is where all the, let's say, the eating, shopping, dining area is right here. And another cool thing which you should know about Spring Hill, and this is what Spring Hill is all about, is you will know is that on this road a little bit further actually is the GM plant. And some really exciting stuff for Spring Hill is they're going to actually build a new battery plant from GM as well, which will create about 1,300 jobs. So that is really exciting because if you know or may not know, Spring Hill doesn't really have like a lot of job opportunities in the sense of like, you know, making a lot of money, because all the high corporate offices are basically located in Nashville or in Franklin. So at least that gives you something exciting to look forward to.
Yep, and the other really cool thing, anytime you create 1,300 jobs like that, everything transitions out and more jobs are usually created to support the families that are moving in. So it kind of lifts up the entire community.
Yeah, absolutely. And the cool thing about Spring Hill as well is that it's actually split up between 2 counties. So if you're going to go look at the northern part of Spring Hill, you will be in Williamson County. And if you go south, that will be in Maury County. Now the interesting thing you need to know, especially like if you have children, is that there's a difference in the school districts, because Williamson County is known to have one of the better school districts in the entire country compared to Maury County. Let's say the schools are really not top-notch. So that is something you need to know, at least if you want to make a move to Spring Hill.
And another cool thing about the Spring Hill location is it's one of the last stops. It's 30 minutes south of the city, headed down 65, in order for people to still be able to commute up to Franklin and up to Nashville for work. So it's one of the last real stops that most people are comfortable with for a relative driving distance for that commute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Before we go for our next stop here for our first home, we're actually going to drive around just a little bit and take a look at these shopping centers to where you get to see firsthand what it looks like to actually drive around in here and see what it's like to live here.
Absolutely. Let's go. All right, so we are almost at our very first stop. And as you can see, we are here right now in the Chapman subdivision, which is located on the west side of Spring Hill, pretty close to I-65. So I will turn my camera around so you can see the actual property or the actual listing right here.
So guys, this is a $525,000 listing currently. It's been on the market just over 90 days. So I do think there's probably a little bit of wiggle room there. It's a 4-bed, 2-bath, 2,332 square feet, built in the early 2000s. This particular house was built in 2005. A lot of the neighborhood built around the same time frame. It's just under a 1/4 acre lot. Beautiful, quiet neighborhood. It's on the west side of Spring Hill. Easy access to Port Royal and Saturn Parkway to get you over to I-65 if you need to travel up to Franklin, or travel down south anywhere if you're headed towards Fayetteville, towards northern side of Alabama. Depending on where you're headed for work, you do have a lot of different opportunities. So this is a great neighborhood. Like you said, it's quiet, beautiful Chapman's Retreat neighborhood.
Yeah, absolutely. And the one thing which is really nice, so if I turn my camera, you see like there's literally nobody here, and which is really nice for younger families as well, like for your kids. Everything has sidewalks, so you can just, take a nice walk with your dog, even, go on a little hike or just jog a little bit in the morning. Especially for your kids as well, it's pretty safe to ride with their bikes. And this is what is really great about Spring Hill. It's still within that 30-minute range from Nashville, and you still get a little bit more bang for your buck here compared to other properties in Williamson County. Because we're here right now actually in Williamson County, and as you know, or what we said before, the funny thing, or not the funny thing, but the thing about Spring Hill is that it's split up in Williamson County and Maury County. So in Williamson County, you will always have a little bit of a higher price point. So as you know, this is probably a really great area to be in if you're still in Williamson County and you're really in a great neighborhood.
Right, so one thing about Williamson County is it is the highest price point in Tennessee. So it is the number one county for schools, number one county for work, and one of the highest rated neighborhoods and places to live in Tennessee. So if you're looking at an option, this is one of the most affordable areas outside of Fairview in Williamson County. And once again, like he said, in Maury County, you will get a little bit more bang for your buck in the Spring Hill area. If you're not worried about schools and that kind of stuff, you still get that Spring Hill vibe without quite the highest of prices. So, if you're looking to live in Williamson County, this is definitely a great option for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. So before we're going to take you around the neighborhood, the next place we're going to go to is actually just, let's say, underneath the borderline of Williamson County and Maury County. So it's in Maury County, and you will probably get a little bit more bang for your buck right there. So that being said, let's go.
Let's do it. right, guys, we are at our second stop here, centrally located in Spring Hill, Tennessee. We're in Hardin Landing neighborhood. It is a beautiful neighborhood mixed with some older homes and newer homes. So the one that we're about to take you to right now is built in 2020. Absolutely beautiful. The really cool thing about this neighborhood is actually in Maury County, getting you a little bit more bang for your buck than the last stop that we were at, being in Williamson County. So as you turn here and check this place out, it's absolutely beautiful. We'll let Indro tell you a little bit more about the details about this one.
Yeah, so actually this one is listed for $499,000. So you definitely get a lot more bang for your buck because this one has 5 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms. It's about plus minus 2,800 square feet. It's on a 1/4 acre lot, and like Chris said, it's built in 2020. So, you know, if you compare this one to the first stop we did, you definitely get a lot more bang for your buck. And the interesting part is that this is just basically located south of Duplex Road, which is like a main road that runs from east to west of Spring Hill. And the previous home, we just basically were just above the border of Williamson County, and this one is just located below the border of Williamson County.
This is 5 minutes from the last stop we were just at. The other cool thing, cul-de-sac lot, and if you get really excited, you can shoot some basketball with your neighbors over here. That's the beautiful thing about some of these wonderful neighborhoods in Tennessee. Very family oriented, family friendly. Like I said, come over here, shoot some basketball. I might even come join you.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the cool thing about Spring Hill. Of course, Spring Hill is growing so fast, and they're creating a lot of these subdivisions. But as you can see, it's still really, really nice, peaceful, beautiful to live here. And we're just now in October, and look at the weather. It's just gorgeous. So definitely Spring Hill is very attractive for people that still want to have something more affordable, have a little bit more bang for their buck, but still want to be pretty close towards the bigger towns like Nashville, and they want to be at Franklin. So if you have to work in Franklin, it's still, let's say, within a 30-minute commute. So that makes Spring Hill really attractive.
Absolutely. So if you're looking for that place to raise your kids up, bring them on out.
Absolutely. All right, so now we're going to take you again through this neighborhood so you can get a better feeling about what it would be like to live in this type of neighborhood. So before we go to our last stop, and that will be further west towards the Main Street or Highway 31, and this property will be just located in Williamson County as well. Let's go. So we are almost at our last stop, and we are actually located in Bluebird Hollow, which is a part of another bigger subdivision here of Autumn Ridge. It's basically a little bit of a newer development, so like a later phase in the subdivision. As you can see around me as well, there's still like some new construction going on right now. But we're gonna stop right here. I'm gonna turn my camera so you can get an idea about the listing here. And this one is located on the west side of Spring Hill, but it is still Williamson County. And Chris is gonna give you a little bit more information about the details of this house here.
This house is absolutely breathtaking. Built new this year. The sellers unfortunately have to move, so it was only lived in for just a couple months. They finished it in May. So great time to get a nearly new house without paying the new prices. This one is listed at $739K. just under 3,000 square feet. And it is absolutely breathtaking. The kitchen, the soaring ceilings, I mean, everything. The granite, this one is my favorite out of everything that we've seen today. And this is an absolutely beautiful neighborhood. Even just driving through the neighborhood, the views and stuff that you get of the rolling hills is absolutely incredible. So you guys make sure that you stick around and watch as we do some of our drive-through footage. You can't miss that. Also, beautiful pond in the neighborhood and a playground for the kids. So if you're looking for a little bit higher end place to bring up your family, this neighborhood is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're still in Williamson County, so if you do find schools important, this is definitely a great location to be, because it's still going to be a little bit cheaper compared to like if you would live in Franklin or even Thompson Station. This is still, Spring Hill is a little bit more affordable, although prices are going up as well, but still it's a little bit more affordable. And as you can see, this is just really a beautiful, beautiful neighborhood. And everything like manicured lawns, you know, it's just, I would say, stunning.
Yeah. The other nice thing is if you prefer something that's not pre-owned, they are still building in here. So if you want something brand spanking new, that's going to do a couple different things. A, you get a new house, but B, anytime they're still building, it's going to keep your property value up because the new construction costs go up over time and everything kind of keeps lifting together. So if you're looking for a long-term investment, this is definitely a good play.
Yeah, absolutely. And now, as we're seeing that the market is kind of like changing a little bit, like it's been a while since we've seen, for example, on this listing is where the sellers actually are promising a 10K incentive towards closing costs, like
free money.
Yep,
ching.
absolutely. So we haven't seen that yet for buyers. So I would say this is definitely something great to have.
Absolutely. Anytime somebody wants to give me some money to help out with some of my goals and home ownership goals, I'm all about it. So any kind of lender incentives, seller incentives, let's bring it on. Let's do some negotiating now. So now's your time as a buyer to be able to actually negotiate and have that agent on your side to help you negotiate, navigate what's best for your particular situation. Sometimes that's seller paid closing cost, and sometimes that's even a rate buy down. It just kind of depends on what your situation is. Do you want your monthly payment higher, lower, whatever that is, or do you want more cash up front? So whatever that is important to you, this we know they've got some money to play with and some different incentives to offer. So this is a great time for you to get in on something like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So, and this actually kind of like wraps it up. So we've shown you 3 different homes at 3 different price points. But of course, like we mentioned, the one thing we wanted to point out is the difference on price point between Williamson County and Maury County.
Absolutely.
But still distance, it was like a 7-minute drive between the first home and the second home. So this gives you a little bit of a better understanding and feeling like what it would be like to live in Spring Hill. So hopefully you enjoyed this video. And until next time, and we hope to see you around town.
Absolutely.
Alright, so we just wanted to highlight this as we were doing our full vlog tour. Me and Chris, we got so hungry, so we just stopped at this amazing place here, Frankie's Pizza and Grill, and I must say it was one of the best Italian food I've ever had.
Thank you, I appreciate that, guys. We are a family-friendly restaurant, so we do serve mostly everything here all fresh. We make our sauces all made to order. We also make our Italian meatballs, the lasagna, everything that is breaded on the menu, as well as Italian sausage here in-house. Everything is all made to order, hot, fresh, and amazing and good. Our pizzas, we do pizzas as well. We do make our pizza here in-house. It's a New York style pizza, thin crust. So we do cook it dark, guys. So if you guys like dark crust, come see us, all right? If not, you can still come see us.
Absolutely. You definitely want to check this place out in Spring Hill.
Thank you, guys.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a good day.
Thank you.